Hi, my name is Colbert and I've made you another list for the Steam Open World sale with huge, up to 90% discounts. And again, let's leave all the most famous and well-known games like Skyrim, Witcher and Assassin's Creed aside, and let's focus on great games that you might never even heard about. Let's start with 7, Enhanced Edition. This is a cyberpunk open-world isometric stealth and action role-playing game in which you play as Tyrael, a master thief sent on a mission that will shake the foundations of the Empire. Well, at least you are not a typical chosen one who saves everyone.
You're the chosen one.
No. In 7, you can freely roam around across the prison island and explore the sea depths on board of a submarine. People in the comment section are talking that this is one of the most underrated RPG games, and let's be fair, have you ever heard of it? No. I know, somehow it eluded our radar. Well, to be fair, this game is not boobs. It's easier for it just to go unnoticed, right?
Hell yes.
Although keep in mind that the reviews on Steam are really positive, but be warned, the game is not bug-free, nothing really game-breaking, but there is almost no way that you will not encounter, well, you know.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Game has a great price on sale, but you can also try demo version for free. The Flame in the Flood. This is a roguelite river journey through the backwaters of a forgotten post-apocalyptic America where you can forage, craft and evade predators. Well, the last part will be harder to do. I was eaten by a wolf countless of times there, so this confirms that I am in fact a snack. Just be sure that you are into roguelike games, that you have stable mental health, and few deaths here and there will not make you rage quit and uninstall. The Flame in the Flood was created by famous developers who previously worked on BioShock, Halo, Penis Doctor Simulator and Guitar Hero. Well, I'm not sure about that third one, but other games were definitely there. So here you will travel by foot and by raft down a procedurally generated river as you scrounge for resources, craft tools, remedies, evade the vicious wildlife, and most importantly, stay ahead of coming rains. You know, flood is even in the name of a game. Everything. If you ever wondered if we live in a simulation, this game is a great example of how it can go if someone who created our simulated universe decided to play a bit with it. And I am not talking about making your nose even bigger for fun, no, game has much bigger scale, although not as big as your mama. Everything is an interactive experience where every object in the universe is a playable character, from animals to planets to galaxies and beyond. Travel between outer and inner space and explore a vast, interconnected universe of things without enforced goals, scores or tasks to complete. This is a sandbox where you can sink a lot of your time, and it is more of an art than an actual game, but it works as a great stress reliever. Some say even better than Pornhub. No, actually nobody said that, at least in this universe. The Wild Eternal. Well, if you thought that previous game was weird, take a look at this one. It is the early 1600s. You are an old woman named Ananta who has fled a life of suffering to search for a lasting peace in a Himalayan wild. After a traumatic life, you long to escape the cycle of reincarnation so that you may finally rest in peace. You have landed yourself in a lush, deserted wilderness covered in fog. A fox-shaped demigod agrees to help you escape your fate, but only if you help him in return. So here you explore the mystical wilderness together as you embark on a crazy adventure. Well, as crazy as an old woman can experience, weeding her flower garden, sitting on a bench and being disgusted by those ripped jeans and youth in general, you know. Back in her days, even vodka tastes better because of a dead rat she used to put in for the spiciness. You might be surprised, but the game has very positive reviews on Steam, meaning that this weird world is created well and may bring something new and fresh into your life. Well, you may ask,
Hey Cold Bear, but can I just use drugs instead?
and I would say, hey, the amount of drugs you can buy for that price will definitely make you less high than this game can. Styx, Master of Shadows. I have no idea why the game with very positive reviews costs only €2. It's like the price of one can of Guinness beer in the grocery store in my city of Vilnius, although still more expensive than your sister. So this is an infiltration game with RPG elements taking place in a dark fantasy universe, where you sneak, steal and assassinate your way through a Styx, 200 years old goblin. So again, instead of an old lady, we have a very old dude. Here you will be completing various missions at the same time, avoiding detection, sneak in the shadows, assassinate your targets in close combat, or orchestrate accidents. RPG mechanics let you unlock new powerful skills, impressive special moves, and optimized equipment that will grant you spectacular powers, such as invisibility and the ability to clone yourself. Well, tell me, would you clone yourself if you could? Like, you could raise Tiny yourself and send him to the best school so he could fulfill your failed dream of becoming an outstanding penis doctor. That's it. Thank you vodka much for watching. Have a nice day and I'll see you next time with more epic videos like this one. Bye.